A new game world to conquer. Hey everybody, Digital Unity here. Welcome to a new series for the first time in, literally forever. It has been, what, 2 years? This is the first video I'm uploading in over a year. Almost 2. Oh, that's a fox! Goal for this Let's Play series is to farm and use every feature in the game. If it drops something, I want to farm it. If it does something, I want it to do it, and I want to interact with it. And if it's a feature in Minecraft, I want to use it. Oh wow, that's a feature in Minecraft. The goal of this series is going to be to use everything, but that's probably not as important to you as that floating dirt block. No, probably not as important to you as where have I been? Well, in the time that I have been away, I have found a woman that I love very much, gotten married to her, and then I moved across the state to a completely new location, a completely new house, a completely new recording area that has, as you might be able to hear, no sound dampening properties whatsoever. But it's at least a separate room from my bedroom now. Oh, that's a zombie in broad daylight. Where'd you come from, buddy? Come from? Just kind of started walking up the street there. But I got married to the woman of my dreams. I would probably tell you that to her face if I were you. Oh, that's where he came from. There's a cave here. That aside, living in a new house in a new area and having new responsibilities has taken a lot of my available time and converted it into unavailable time through no fault of anybody's. Yeah, all of a sudden I have dishes to do and a shipwreck right in front of me. So that's fun, living in a new place, having new things I must do. Oh, that's gonna be great to have. Paper, feathers, and buried treasure map. That's a fast track in this game. Buried treasure maps are oh, and we're close by? What was I talking about? Life responsibilities. Basically, I don't have as much time on my hands as I used to when I was previously unemployed, and then previously employed, because now my Saturdays are not only spent making sure that I relax a little bit after a long week of solving IT problems at a new IT job that is remote, but also my Saturdays are spent trying not to go completely mad in an Aldi. It's just like Shadow the Hedgehog. I am at Aldi. Should be right here. Honestly, this piece of gravel looks pretty out of place. Yes! Give me all of it. That was very good for us. We got an iron sword, we got gold, we got iron, we got all kinds of lovely, wonderful, usable things. And we also got a free chest, which I can craft onto a boat. I'm gonna drown. Okay. Oh. Well. Just gonna take a couple seconds to collect myself here. I think that's probably a pretty good start to an episode, to immediately drown trying to collect a treasure chest. I had water breathing potions. I could have gotten that chest, no problem. Actually, a bottle of water is a pretty helpful thing to get right off the bat because it allows me to illustrate one of the many features that I want to interact with over the course of this at some point. This one's a little bit more well known because it's a recent feature, but there's plenty of features that are old and decrepit and forgotten. Oh gosh, there's already bone metal. Our first bed might be made out of spider silk, everybody. Come here, Spidey. Probably gonna cut most of this first night out and just show you the highlights. You know, other Minecraft players are just gonna start by, beating up the first 3 sheep they see. Me? No, I'm too dumb for that. I gotta get 12 string. Oh, thank you! You wanna be in the video too, buddy? Yeah, it looks like we're not gonna have a bed for our first night, but we will have slime. Oh, that's great! I almost forgot about this! Okay, so a lot of people who are smarter than me will know about this feature. Oh, wow. Okay, so feature I almost forgot about number 1. Slimes spawn in swamps at night. Honestly, didn't remember that for half a minute there. And then I just saw a slime. It's just like this, right? Please tell me it's that simple. Oh, good. First things first, I need to make a bed. We are already awake longer than we want to be. Not because I don't want to fight phantoms, believe me, I want to fight phantoms, but because this is not the way. Oh, we are one string short. For right now, what I'm going to want to do here was not that. You know, we're gonna skip right over the beginning of the game. One of the blocks I want to use is bricks. Bricks come in a variety of shapes, styles, colors. Well, not colors, but shapes and styles. You get brick walls, you can get brick stairs, you can get brick blocks, you can get brick slabs. And I think we're gonna be able to use all of those in our first build, which will be the first of many Unity Corp factory buildings. In order to make that, we're going to want a lot of clay for a lot of bricks. I hear what you're saying. Unity Corp? You want to make a factory? In a game where you can build anything, you choose to build a big box. I want to build a bunch of factories that serve all kinds of different purposes. And the main one I want to focus on first, we're going to mostly function as like a smeltery. But we're also gonna have my main storage system. I'm not gonna wait for that extra piece of silk anymore. We got enough to make our first bed. That over there is a village. New feature. New feature we can use pretty much immediately. I think it's like this. We're going to ride an animal. He's got some good health on him. I think he's gonna be a good donkey if we can get him to tame. Not a very good jumper, is he? No, very, very poor jumper. But we at least have, vaguely, something that we can ride on. We shouldn't be eating raw beef on day 3. I've played this wrong. Something has gone horribly awry if I'm considering eating raw beef on day 3 of a Minecraft world. It's not a particularly fast donkey. I feel like I could probably walk faster than this donkey. But you know what? He doesn't need to be fast. He's the first one. He's got himself a spot. All he had to do was be first. He didn't have to be best. I'll call him Charlwick. Charlwick the donkey. It's good to know where that village is so that we can later steal its residents, force them to work 9-to-5 jobs in unforgiving, truly horrendous factory conditions. Just a quick stop along the way here. Hey, I have a donkey. I could put a chest on that donkey and have saddlebags. There we go. Certainly picked an interesting place to settle down, gentlemen. I wonder if I might take all of these, because that's a lot of food that I'm gonna need pretty much immediately. Oh, wow. You guys been busy? I had a good feeling about this one right here. Undefeated. I have no idea what to name the dog, but I have him. Ooh. Rare structure. Okay. This is an abandoned village. Why do you sound like that? Abandoned villages, very rare item to find, or not item, but location to find, full up with zombie villagers and stuff that you can take without any fear of guilt. I'm not gonna break every cobweb in the place, because if I do that, there won't be any left, or anything else that I might want to do. Ooh, cats. No wonder this place was abandoned. Free blast furnace. Oh, that's just an exposed amethyst geode. Let's review, actually. I'm looking for a large area, mostly flat. No serious commitments or problems nearby that I have to deal with, where I could build not only my first farm, but my first home. Come along, dog. Let's take a look at how bad this village is. If it were in a more flat area, I'd feel much more... My friends, ask and you shall receive. It's perfect. It's big, it's wide open, it's near just about anything I could need. There's a river right here for, you know, rivers. There's an ocean there. Here. We will build here. We will sit, and I will dig out a donkey hole. Oh, he's pitiful. Can't even get out of a donkey hole. Okay, well, you're gonna stay there then, buddy. But this will be our home. We're gonna need a few more things before I can really get ourselves off and running here. This is where I want to be. Really, I can't craft this back down. Okay. This is actually a really decent enough idea to get a good lay of the area and think about what I want to build. This might actually have been the smartest thing I could have done. We got a whole huge ocean to explore for nautiluses. Not a lie. In fact, I think I see one. I do. That is a nautilus down there. And it just despawned. Whole huge ocean to look for nautiluses in. And then all of this to industrialize. Yes, I think this will work out quite well. I think where I might want to build the first one, right there on the shore. We're gonna need a lot more coal and a lot more material to get started on this. Can't really set this up exactly the way I want to on camera, I don't think. But I want to make sure I at least find a spot, lay out a footprint that I can work with. I had a creative world where I have a mock-up of what I want to build. A little bit of terraforming just to get ourselves started here. That feels a little bit better. Wrong. Okay, so that's where the door's gonna go. Mark that as a door, and then windows. Something like that. A lot of natural light gets let in. Raining. Hello everybody, Editor DU here. I've realized during the course of editing this video that the next several hours of footage were, really lame. Like, phenomenally bad. I don't think I've ever made worse, more lame, more disengaging footage in my entire life. It's just bad. What an ugly looking tree. You know what? It is 9:43 at night. I have a plan for a base, and I don't have a base built. I think perhaps I will continue this recording session another time. Oof, everything's cold. I'm back. It's been 2 days. I wanted to wait 1 day, but 2 ended up being what happened. Where were we? Okay, yep. I remember. Okay, so the goal is to have catwalks at about this height, which means I need to go a little bit higher up. And I think what I found yesterday was I ran out of cobblestone. Yes? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm adding a basement. Regular old stone would be nice, not this andesite stuff. Stone! There we go, regular old stone. End of the hallway. Don't need water in my basement. Had enough of that in real life. There we go. If it is stone that I seek, then it is stone I will go collect. Ow. That, sir, is my forehead. Yeah, this ought to be a nice, small, out-of-the-way enough place to do a little bit of stone quarrying. Not a second cave, not today. That is lapis. I thought lapis was supposed to generate way further down in the world. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get here. That's cool. Chisel. That makes 4 of those. Okay, I have more than I ever needed. I have a few furnaces here. I think an array of 3. One of each kind should be smart. And it's got to be... These have to be barrels, because we don't want them to screw up the copper at all. Oh, wait, no. Hoppers are transparent blocks that don't take up the full block, so I'll be able to just click on through to get to the fuel storage behind it. Ha 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 ha. Okay, we're good. Yeesh, this is an expensive build. Moss! Dude, moss is so huge. Oh, come on. The sun is definitely low enough. Let me sleep. There we go. Cobblestone to make stone bricks to make stone bricks. Stairs. Oh gosh, that's bad. Abandoned ship! You can't be up there, buddy. That's the only one I got. Oh gosh! This place is super dangerous at night, apparently. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the entire point of these. The whole point of the buttresses is to have an overhang around my base. And in part, the point of this is also to prevent spiders from getting the drop on me. And we'll do the actual interior and storage system on a completely different episode. I don't need 2 anymore. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 more. Ouch! Whew. That is the exterior of our build. This is the first of hopefully many Unity Co. or Unity Corp. or Unity Limited. Unity Limited is probably the funniest. Factories. But that's going to be enough for the episode. That's enough recording for 3 days, especially since there's 2 that have finished. That's going to be the end of that. Stick with me. Hopefully this is fun, and hopefully next time I'll actually get around to doing something useful. That's the end of the video. Minecraft YouTubers do this when they say goodbye. They punch at the screen in F5 mode. Goodbye!